Happiness through curiosity on the Ranveer Show. Who has the strongest aura? For me,
aura.
like I'll answer it from my perspective. Maybe I'll explain my question better. At Baba Siddiqui's iftar party, I saw Shah Rukh Khan briefly, maybe for like 10 seconds. He walked past me. I've never sensed that kind
Aura
of
ever?
powerful
Same.
aura around
Yes,
him.
he
I
does,
felt like his aura, and maybe all this is in my mind, or
No,
maybe
it's not. It's true. Yeah, it's true.
It was at least 20 feet tall and 20 feet wide.
Yes, yeah, I know. I understand what you mean. Yeah, I
Like
understand.
that heavy, and you see the body language and motions of human beings around him change when he's walking through a corridor, and he's very aware of it, and he enjoys it, and he walks
Rightly
through.
so, right? Of course, obviously.
This is what he worked towards.
Yeah, that's what he worked towards, and it's also God-given.
Yeah.
He didn't buy it from the supermarket, you know? It's God-given. And when he became aware of it, and he understood the responsibility he has of it and what it brought to him, he understood how to carry himself with it. And it's beautiful. It's special. It's very, very rare also. I mean, we have so many stars in the industry, but a few of them carry an almost larger than life aura.
Do you think Shah Rukh Khan is probably in the top 5 most famous people in the world?
100%.
Right?
I don't think. I know. It's a fact.
Like while you were growing up in Canada, you knew Shah Rukh Khan.
Yeah, for sure. Of course, Canada. Forget about Canada. Canada, we can say makes sense because it's a cosmopolitan place. We have a lot of Indians, a lot of South Asians. But all of Africa, all of the countries in Africa would know who Shah Rukh Khan is, be it Morocco, because we grew up watching his films, right? Be it a family in Somalia, in Nigeria, in Ghana, in Senegal, in Egypt, in any of these places. These are all countries in Africa, in case nobody knew this. But yeah.
Oh, what are these?
Geography class. All of them would know Shah Rukh Khan, for sure, hands down. He is the ambassador of Bollywood. He's the ambassador of India.
When you were 7 years old, you didn't know you'd be in India, right?
No, of course not. I didn't even know I'd be in India when I was 18. Yeah.
What about Shah Rukh Khan and Hindi films attracted you in the first place when you were a kid? Specifically Shah Rukh Khan. Because for us, it's his charm.
It's
like
his charm.
when
and also the kind of films he did. They were family friendly. You could sit at home with your entire family and watch them, which is very important because that becomes a cultural thing, you know? Like, for example, here in India, what are the 2 things people do? They either go and watch cricket or they go to the cinema, right? So it's like a cultural thing, right? We had watching films at home with family, and we couldn't do Hollywood films, right? Because a lot of them were not appropriate to watch with the family. At least if you come from a brown family, you know, like, you know how it is.
Cover your eyes during kissing
you know,
scenes.
we're not open-minded like that at all. So Bollywood films were safer. They were family friendly, and also they felt good. It felt nice to watch a Bollywood film because of the stories, you know, the drama, the sentiments, the values. And Arabs, North Africans, brown, like Indians, South Asians, we all share the same sentiments in the end of the day, right? And that's why films are made the way that they're made. And Shah Rukh did films that, you know, my grandma liked, my mom liked, I liked growing up. And we had that moment where we can all sit, you know, some are sitting in the sofa, some are on the floor, and we're all watching this small little TV, and it's Shah Rukh Khan. You know, so he grew up with him. You fall in love with the romantic side of him, the chivalry, you know, the gentleman side, and women love that. On top of that, the whole idea of song and dance in a Bollywood film provided a way of entertainment that was almost like escaping real life, you know, and it's just a charm about Bollywood that other films or other industries like Hollywood did not have. And, you know, you gravitate towards something that you relate to. So we could relate to Bollywood films at that time because it embodied the same things that we had in our cultures too.
I mean, my core memory of Shah Rukh Khan from when I was a kid was not knowing the name of this person, but being very attracted to the way he acts. Like
he
that's,
had an innocence in his face also.
I don't know, friendliness. I don't know what it was.
It's going back to energies. We were talking about energies. He has a clean energy.
Clean energy.
Yes, that's what it is. You can see it in his eyes. Sometimes you're like, I mean, Shah Rukh Khan is so talented. This has nothing to do with him, but sometimes you'll see like an actor or a star and you're like, I really like them, but they're not that talented. It's not like they have this crazy skill, but there's something about them, the way when they smile or when their eyes, there's a sparkle in their eyes. That's because their energy is clean and their intent, we say in Arabic niyat, their niyat is like very clean, right? And
Niyat saaf hai.
Saaf hai. So iske liye you feel like gravitated towards them. Some stars have that appeal, and some of them, when you see them, you're like, they're so talented, they have everything, but there's something about them that makes me feel weird inside, That's because their energy is not that good and their intention is not that good. But Shah Rukh Khan has that clean soul, and I look at me talking about him like I know him like that. I don't know him like that. I've seen him just a couple of times, But I have a lot of respect for him because the couple of times I saw him, he was very respectful. He was very, very warm, very nice, despite knowing that he could be the 4th, 3rd, or 5th most famous person in the world, right? Or most impactful, influential person in the world.
If you enjoyed this clip from the Ranveer Show, we've uploaded a ton of other clips related to a ton of other topics. So explore the channel because there's something for everyone.